Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
So today we're taking an aircraft made almost entirely of wood against the A-10, which is arguably one of the most robust aircraft that's ever been built. And we're going to see how this plays out. In terms of performance, the A-10, you know, it's not too much faster than World War II aircraft, so it's kind of an interesting matchup. The Mosquito being one of the faster aircraft of that time period. So these two might actually be very well matched when it comes to vertical performance. We're both climbing, it seems like. I'm actually getting a little bit more than the A-10. But he's got nose on first. He's taking a lot of shots of 30 mil. If one of those hits me, I'm going to be in very big trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that engine is so done for. We're getting out of here. Alright, that went about how I thought it would. Alright, so for this next round, I'm going to hop into the A-10 here, as you can see. We'll do one more round. I'll go back to the Mosquito for that one, and we'll call it a day. As you can see, we are over the channel map, but it is winter time. This is a new thing added by ED. It is the winter textures for the channel map. I think it looks fantastic. I always like winter maps. I don't know why. There's something, maybe it's the contrast. I can see aircraft better against white, white background. But I like it. It's very well done. Into the merge here with the Mosquito. Okay, and we're going into the vertical. The ammunition I have loaded is APIT. That's armor piercing incendiary tracer. And we're going to put that on target here against this guy. Should I have brought high explosive? Probably. But I don't even think that matters. Like, this thing's just made of wood. So I feel like whatever I brought would have overpenned him. Right? We saw the A-10 against... Oh, he's shooting at me. How dare you? So he stalled out. I came in with a low to high merge and had lots of energy. And got him stalled out here. We saw the P-47 against the A-10, and a lot of you thought that that was overpenning the P-47. So I can only imagine the Mosquito. Hit him there. Good hits there. Right engine, it looks like. Yeah, he's on fire. And I don't see that aircraft maneuvering anymore. Dare I say we killed the pilot? I might have just put a 30mm AP round through the pilot's head. Kind of what it seems like. Look at that, it's just flying straight. Got him right in the funnel here. Hit his tail there, I think. Couple rounds through the tail. The thing's just made of wood, though. You can't even tell. It's going down for sure. Boom. Alright, splash one Mosquito. So although the Mosquito and the A-10 seem to have very similar performance in terms of, like, no one's really out climbing the other guy, I think the Mosquito is a little bit more maneuverable than the A-10 come the dogfight, you know, the turn fighting and stuff. I think the A-10's best bet is to get into the vertical, do the whole boom and zoom thing that we've seen several times in the past. But I think if the Mosquito guy makes a mistake, the A-10, even in a turn fight, could maybe kill him. Into the merge here, one circle. And guns on. Hit him in the wingtip there. You gotta pull the trigger like a second early because of the pneumatic guns, as you guys mentioned in the comments. Last time, hit him in the wing again. My reaction time with the guns has gotten a little bit better, so I'm happy with that. And if you're finding the Mosquito to be jinky, you want to set the curves at about... Oh my god, did we survive that? You want to set the curves at about 33, honestly. That's what I'm at. I'm 30 to 33 for pitch and roll. Almost had nose on there again. And with curves like that, I find it much, much easier and less jinky to fly, so... You can see I'm basically on this A-10C. He did try to do the vertical fight at first a little bit, but he got a little overconfident. He turn fought with me a little bit, and that bled off a decent amount of energy. You can see he still has enough, though. He climbed up. I'm not going to follow. I'm not going to play this game with him. Because as soon as I get up there, it's I'm going to stall out. So just going to wait for him to come down here. Now I'm below him. I'm hoping he's going to drop his nose and come down here and fight me, but he didn't. It's going into the vertical. Let's put some 303 rounds on him. He shouldn't care at all about 303. I think the A-10 can soak up 303 rounds all day long. But, you know, sometimes people just... Maybe he'll mistake it for cannon rounds, and it'll make him do something stupid. I don't know. He doesn't really seem to be falling for it, though. I keep turning with him. As you can see, this kind of fight, it does take a lot of patience, and it's really him who needs to be patient. If he comes down here, if he loses his patience and comes down here and starts turn fighting me, he is going to lose. And oftentimes what I find is people, they'll do this fight for like 4 or 5 minutes at best, and then they get bored with it and they dive down, and you know, that usually ends up costing them their life and their aircraft. Here he comes now. He's trying to get nose on, which he probably will, honestly. Oh. I think he could have pulled harder there. He chose not to. He could have got nose on if he wanted to. And then once again, he's just going to pull into the vertical. So you can see what he tried to do there was one of those slashing boom and zoom attacks. It didn't work for him. I pulled a little bit harder. I thought he could too, but I guess he either couldn't or chose not to. I don't know. Those are 303 rounds. And look at this. He reversed into the turn instead of going into the vertical again. Okay, I don't think that hit him, but he just made a huge mistake. He's now in a turn fight with me. I can't get overconfident, though. He can still kind of fight this fight a little bit. I want to be super careful. But I should have the advantage in this kind of fight. The problem is, too, his guns will melt me in one hit, so... Again, I gotta be careful with that. Look at this. Beautiful. Missed. That went right through his tail. Cannons 303 first. Not enough lead on these shots. Oh, look at him. He's losing control. Bam. Alright, there we go. Left wing. He's fine. The A-10 doesn't care about that. Assuming he can get it under control, he'll be alright, which it seems like he just did. So we got to go back down. I'd like to focus. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, man. All right, I think we hit left wing root there. So I think my best bet here is to focus on that left wing and see if I can remove it from his aircraft. Because I've already hit it a few times and I don't know how much more ammo I have. I gotta be smart with it. I'll try to take off that left wing here. There is a combination of white and black smoke coming off, so that's good. Missed. So you can see in the one circle fight, the Mosquito is actually quite competent. Left wing. There we go. I'm actually surprised that came off as easily as it did. The guns on the Mosquito are pretty impressive. Very, very strong. I think maybe the strongest of any World War II aircraft.